So I basically ordered from like 15 different lots on Amazon.com. Let's go ahead and get this army built. Here we go, boys! The tiny little army men army right here. We got 6 medics over on the right-hand side over that way, and 20 standard soldiers over here. And we do have 2 of these jeeps to carry some troopers around. These guys did originally come with these little base plates, so you can stick them on the soldier and they're like actual army men. But not only that, there are a lot of different accessories. We have a mine detector, a radio, a gun, small little medical briefcase, and probably my favorite is this stretcher that you can actually use in regular World War II mocks and things like that. Especially if you just paint it a little bit with some hobby paint, you could end up having a really cool Lego stretcher. This is just the big army men. And you'll see what I mean by big in a second. Because there are also little army men available, aka Nano Soldiers by Brick Mini. Let's crack these suckers open. They come in a variety of colors, but this is the dark green variant. Pour some light on that because I think my camera's gonna struggle to see something so small. There we go. Zoom in real close because these things are tiny. And there we have it, a tiny little micro army men soldier for Lego. This one is a rifleman. We've also got a kneeling rifleman right here, a soldier with a grenade and a pistol, a soldier with a submachine gun and a grenade, another rifleman soldier right here but with his gun pointed while standing up, an officer with binoculars, a bazooka trooper, and a marching rifleman. Finally, this last trooper is actually very interesting. So it's a tank man, and then you can actually go ahead and build your own little tanks, and this is the hatch. You put the tankman in the hatch, and it's like he's peeping out. And then there's also a closed hatch variant as well, if you want that for your tank too, which is kind of cool, because they do sell their own micro tanks for you to build as well. So there's our green army, but I also went ahead and purchased a brown army and a black army. I'll get those guys set up right now. Here we go. Here's the black army men soldiers right here, and the brown army men soldiers right there. 3 different factions, as well as the big old chunky boys. But now it's time to make them some vehicles. Let's go ahead and start off with the Tiger 1 Panzer, which I believe should have some more army men soldiers in it. Yeah, we have gray army men soldiers in the Panzer. This Panzer tank is actually sick. It's much more detailed than even some larger scale tanks that Lego produces. Well, Lego resellers produce, I should say. And the tankman at the top is just the cherry on the cake right there. Plus it came with 3 infantrymen, so while the grays might be outnumbered by the other colors, they do of course have a behemoth of a tank. But what is the rival of the Panzer? The Sherman tank. These are actually light green troopers here, I believe, whereas these guys right here are the dark green troopers, so we'll have another army men faction right here. I'll go ahead and build this tank. And here's the Sherman, baby. I do like the minifigures on this a lot more. They're like classic army men color, sort of. But the Sherman tank leaves a lot to be desired. I'll be honest, it doesn't look nearly as good as this one right here. The Tiger tank looks so much better than the Sherman to me. But still, it's pretty good. It's definitely a very decent build. They actually sent me the wrong piece for right here, so it's a bit miscolored. But that's fine. Whatever. Now, I have one final vehicle to add to the Army Men army. Boom, baby! A modern vehicle. The M1 Abrams. United States machinery at its finest. Let's get this puppy assembled. This is my new favorite. I love the Abrams, bro. It looks so good in micro scale right there. Look at that. Oh, she's an absolute beaut. And tan army men look fantastic in micro scale as well. So now we have tans, grays, browns, dark greens, blacks, and light greens, plus a ton of